The roughest roads in the entire world of professional racing are found in Belgium for the Tour of Flanders and in northern France for Paris-roubaix, aka the Hell of the North. There, age-old cobblestones demand concessions, and bike companies, riders, and mechanics completely rework what a road race bike looks like. Here are the top 5 bikes for racing on cobblestones, or perhaps just riding on your local beat-up backroads. The Trek Domani comes in 3 flavors. The main Domani with upright geometry, Domani Koppenberg with full-on race bike geometry, and the Domani Classics with a long wheelbase and ultra-low position. What all 3 share in common is the ISO-speed decoupler, which is effectively a pivot at the seat tube, allowing it to soak up bumps in the road. So how effective is this technology? Put it to you this way, Trek ran narrower tires than nearly all the other teams at both Flanders and Roubaix. The Pinarello Dogma K8S took a page out of a 10-year-old book with the addition of an elastomer rear suspension system. It's quite reminiscent of what we saw some 10 years ago on a Klein bike at the Tour of Flanders. Geometry on the K8S is quite similar to that of the regular Dogma up front, but with a slightly longer wheelbase for stability on rough roads. Now, while the elastomer suspension system adds a fair amount of comfort, it doesn't add much weight. A size small frame, including the suspension parts, weighs a claimed 990 grams. Arguably the bike that created the endurance bike category, the Specialized Roubaix jumped into the game way back in 2003. As is the norm with endurance bikes now, the Roubaix boasts a taller head tube, a slacker and thus more stable front end, and a more upright riding position than a standard race bike. The bike's calling card, however, is the Zerts, a viscoelastic damper specialized inserts into the fork legs and seat stays. The Cannondale Synapse is one plush ride. Yes, the split seat tube looks novel, but the lowly seat post is what's to be thanked for taking the edge off the rough roads. Reducing the diameter down to 25.4 millimeters from the standard 27.2 means more flex. And here, more flex means more comfort. For the 2015 Paris-Roubaix, Cannondale Garmin mechanics installed gargantuan 30mm FMB tubulars, which riders ran at very low pressures, making the ride even smoother. There are loads of great features about the BMC Gran Fondo. A nice balanced blend of pedaling efficiency with cobble smoothing compliance. But the standard Gran Fondo had one major flaw when it came Paris-Roubaix time. The frame set could only barely accommodate the 28mm tubulars that the team required. For 2015, BMC reworked molds in Switzerland to eliminate any clearance issues. As Greg Van Avermaet showed by steamrolling his way to 3rd place in the Roubaix Velodrome, the RBX delivered without issue.